Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Memories Dogma Code 01. Last episode, you can click on the eye in the top of the video to watch the previous episode to get caught up. An instant later, the bright light disappears, leaving nothing but blackness. I'm pretty sure my eyes are open, but I don't see anything.
Hiroki!
Oh, he's in the real world now. I hear Reina's voice next to me. Reina's right next to me, I can feel it. I feel like there's a lot of people around me. I guess I'm back in the Connect Center now. I wonder how long my consciousness was floating in that place. I don't know, but I'm back now. Reina's screams brought me back.
Hiroki. 生きてるのね。
I was dead? I wasn't in a coma? I hear Reina's teary voice, but I have no way of knowing what kind of situation she's in right now. Still can't speak properly, and my head feels like it's about to crack open. I'm pretty sure my condition's even worse than before now. But for some reason I feel strangely calm. When I focus my concentration, I can feel the center of my body heat up. And then that tingly electrical feeling starts flowing through me again. When I clench my fist this time, I feel a surging of power that wasn't there before. I can do this. Wow, he really cares about Reina. Pour strength into my bound limbs. And almost instantly the belts all snap. My body is free again. Jump off the stretcher. Focus the nerves in my feet, preventing me from tumbling forward the moment I land. Hear a scream and turn my head in the direction it came from. As I do so, I realize something. Wow, this dubstep music here. My vision's still dark, but I can vaguely make out a person's silhouette now. And one more thing. I can move the right side of my body again. Timidly open my mouth. The speech has come back to me. It looks like my healing powers are working again.
Reina! どこだ! Hiroki, あなた言葉が...
I turn my head in the direction of the voice and see a much smaller silhouette. A moment after I register that that's Reina, I catch another silhouette rushing at me from the corner of my eye. Silhouette raises something overhead. The moment he raises it up, his movements become slow. You're that slow? I simply step back from the location he's swinging at and avoid his attack. Air whooshes past the left side of my face, and I throw my fist at what I believe is his face. There's a slight tingling sensation in my fist, and the silhouette makes a strange noise as it crumples. At the same time that I hear Reina's voice, I feel the air behind me shift. I reflexively twist around, bringing up my left hand. It's a new silhouette. He's holding an edge something in his right hand. Perhaps surprised I turn to him, he stops for a second. And using the momentum of my rotation to bolster the blow, I drive my left fist into his stomach. He squeals and drops his weapon and collapses onto the ground. Yeah, you can try. This time 3 silhouettes rush me at once. With Reina guiding me, I mow all 3 of them down. There's a couple of screams and sounds of people hitting the floor. Every time I hear someone fall to the floor, my vision gets a little better and color starts returning to objects. By the time I've kicked everyone's ass, my vision's back to normal. Wow. So do we get our finger back? Shoulders heaving and look around the room. There's close to 10 researchers all collapsed on the ground. And I can see Reina clearly now. She runs over to me.
Hiroki!
Aww. Oh man.
Reina!
She was really worried. Reina jumps into my arms. So, where's Kuroda in all this? A little curious as to where Kuroda is. Is he just watching still?
よかった。私、もうヒロキは助からないんじゃないかと思って。怖くて。
レイナがずっと俺の名前を呼んでくれていたおかげだ。
Aww.
また、一人になっちゃうかと思った。
Reina doesn't say anything after that and just rests her forehead on my shoulder. Wow, so when she lost her professor, I think she, she was alone and she doesn't want to lose Hiroki now either. I can feel Reina's warmth. I gently pat her head as we stay standing there for like that for a few minutes. Eventually, we both let go and I realized that Reina's hands aren't bound anymore.
レイナ、さっきの拘束具は
そこの人の MRD をちょっとだけ借りたの。
Oh. Reina points to one of the researchers lying on the ground. The restraints binding Reina's hands come off. Looks like using electronic locks backfired on them.
そうか。レイナには心配かけちゃったな。ごめん。
And also, my powers is electricity.
もう本当に心配したんだから。でも生きててよかった。
Thank you. Reina slowly pats my arm and shoulders as if to make sure I'm really there. However, she stops when she reaches my left hand. Now that I can see again, I look down at my own left hand. The place where my finger was cut off has healed over and isn't bleeding anymore. However, no new finger has grown in its place. Well,
痛みは
あまり感じない。ただ違和感はある。
Phantom limb.
そう。
Think back to Aoi-san desperately trying to hold back her feelings with her eyes shut. Then, when she finally crossed that line, it seemed as if something inside Aoi-san snapped. Of course! Turn back to look at the AR display, but Kuroda's not there. The display itself seems to be off.
とにかくこの部屋を出よう。また追っ手が来るかもしれない。
I go to check my MRD for the time. When I look at my MRD, I see a message informing me I've received a data packet. Sender is anonymous.
どうしたの？
何か受信してるみたいなんだ。
Oh. It might be another trap. It's possible it's just another image of Aoi-san tied up somewhere. When I open the data I've received,
これは
What appears before us is a huge AR display showing a map. It's a map of a large facility. There's a number of rooms all connected via a network of hallways that wind around like the roots of a giant tree. The top part of the map says Connect Center B7.
コネクトセンターのマップ。
It might be our best friend that's in the hospital right now. There's two markers on the map. One's a blinking yellow dot. The other's a large red double circle placed in a conspicuously large room. Move around the room a little bit as a test and see that the yellow dot moves with me. It looks like the yellow dot is showing my MRD's current location, which means the other marker is
ここへ向かえということか。
一体誰がこんなこと。
There are two possibilities that come to mind. Or the police officers, or the two other girls that we don't know what happened to them. First is Kuroda. He might be telling us his location on purpose to lure us into a trap. However, there's one other possibility, and it's totally something he would do. While I'm pondering my options, I hear the sound of footsteps in the distance. Whether we choose to follow the map or not, we still need to get out of here. I'm gonna do a little quick savey save.
行こう、レイナ。
We nod to each other and then run out of the room. Might be our best friend. 1 day left, 2038-31. That was a really intense, day. Using the map by God as a guide, we make our way to the marked destination. The moment we left the room, we ran into a veritable maze of crisscrossing paths. B7, which presumably stands for basement floor 7, is even larger than the surface floor of Connect Center plus the nearby park combined. Wow. I feel like we could run into a researcher or security guard at any turn. This isn't part of this public section of the building. This is where the Connect Center keeps all of its research facilities. It looks like even Reina wasn't aware this part of the building existed. Wow, they kept a lot from her. After a lot of running, Reina and I finally make it to the location marked on the map. The doors to the room is hanging open, so we're able to make it inside with ease. Ooh, is this the data thingy? Wow. It might be, because I'm pretty sure it looks like a data thingy. And we're gonna find out in the next episode of Memories Dogma Code 01 what this room is all about. So if you guys enjoyed this episode of Memories Dogma Code 01, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye!